and in August 2003 they were still using Telex for business purposes.
We'll give it a run to see if we can get through to the Inmarsat database that used to be Telex based in the United Kingdom. So to initiate a manual call, I press the call button, and then I'm going to dial 020 and enter to get the system to dial up the international gateway access, and that's the line out of the country, if you like, to the best of my knowledge. It'll come back with an answer back if I'm successful. Alright, so I've got an outside line. Now the number I'm dialing is in the UK, and the country code for the Telex is 51. And I need to include a plus at the end of the address, so it knows I've completed different length numbers internationally. We may well find that this has been disconnected now as a service, or we may still find there's an active system at the other end. Alright, the system's disconnect error, and they've discontinued that service. The machine's taken me offline straight away. I'll do a call to our Mackay base. Well, I won't get a response from their Telex machine. There's no one in the house, but I know I won't get disconnected. It's a domestic call, so I can just dial straight up their number, which is 146023, and hit enter. The call's going to the exchange. Just checking the machine at the Mackay end now to see if it gets a response. The response has been received, and there's a time and date stamp being put onto the message, and the answer back from our Mackay machine. I'll let that machine know by pressing the diamond key, who am I, so they can see who it is that's calling.
Yes.
And then I'm free to type. And then I'll
Press the call button again to release.
I'll just sign off with the same answer backs again to sort of give the message some finality. And then, pressing the call button again is going to time the call out, disconnect it properly.
Yeah, just winks a couple of times. And
yep. Normally with the ship systems, it's a store and forward system, so it's not particularly interactive. And you need to dial up later on to see that it's gotten through.
I see, so there may be nobody by their machine at the time, so
yeah,
they'll just answer when they're ready.
Well, the SATCOM-C system, which is prevalent, we can now access it through email, so we don't get to see the Telex rattling away, but it does a transmission to the base in Perth, and it's a store forward system, so we actually get an artificial answer back from the ship's Telex, but that's really been generated by their database. And then it's transmitted again, so you can subsequently get a failure even though it appeared successful at the first instance. The SATCOM-A system, which not so many ships are using now, is an online real-time system, so that one you certainly get an answer back from the ship. That's probably about all I can tell you about the basic messages.
Thanks for I think it covers most of it anyway, thanks Diggle. That's original. That's gone. Fascinating.
The system. So So it's important for us to, we might pick up a customer still using an old communication method.
Yes.
And then that's important that we're still able to do that. So as long as the network's active, we'll keep a machine plugged in.
When it changed over to the new system with the little box down on the floor and the standard phone line, were there any operational procedures that had to be changed, or did you still make a call exactly the same way as you did?
It was transparent to us, that change. It was all at the exchange end and then into the office here, so there was no hiccups from our side of things.
The operations were precisely the same?
No change to procedure there.
Great. I think that... Any questions, Gary?
No, that's great.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Dougal.
No problems at all.